I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, James Buster Douglas, 6'3.5" tall, with a reach of 83 inches. Up against them, Zhang Zhe Li, 6'6" tall. You know the nickname, the Big Bang.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
James Buster Douglas, a fighter you can never look past. Usually you don't need a... And that's the opening bell, round one. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Miss with that jab. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning, or air con, as you say in the UK.
So, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Bombs away. Big whiff with the right hook. And he scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
It's all offense all the time. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Every time he throws a punch, Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, the bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Unlucky to miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Couldn't land that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he misses with that straight left. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. That was almost a... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Couldn't land that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You don't want to trade shots. And he misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. So much firepower here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Only catching air with that hook. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. As bad as box. Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Misses with that straight left. Lucky that hook didn't score. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about it. And there's the bell for round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Oh, they're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Then step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this. Puller right there. Zhang is in trouble. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity. And here comes the 10th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. Fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Can't land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And the big bang just got banged. That was the moment.
Being dazed now.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Why weren't they? And down goes Douglas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You're doing good, kid.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. We've been cool.
The gaps will appear. You stay focused now.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get you.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complete.
Up. But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breath.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2
And there's the bell to start round 11. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just misses with that jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss. miss with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching off. You getting soft on me?
Good work, that's it. Now breathe.
And there's the bell to start round 12. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Zhang is in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And the big bang just got banged. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Whoa, wait a minute. Zhang is in trouble. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. His stamina is off the charts. Did you see that? And the big bang just got banged. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.